Hello dear students. So in continuation with our last video, let us proceed towards our next topic. So our new topic is demonstrative pronoun. We are going to know about demonstrative pronoun. Now let us understand what is demonstrative pronoun. Okay, demonstrative pronoun, it is used to point out any object. Okay, demonstrative pronoun, it is used to point out any object. Now demonstrative pronoun has four types. Okay, four forms. Sorry, there are four demonstrative pronoun. It is this, then THESE this, THAT that, and THOSE those. These four are called demonstrative pronoun, and these four are used to point out any object. Okay, dear student, so keep in mind that demonstrative pronoun, what are called demonstrative pronoun? These four are called demonstrative pronoun. THIS this, THAT that, THESE these, and THOSE those. Now let us move to the next. First comes demonstrative, then next we have interrogative pronoun. Interrogative, you know dear student, question. So the question word, that is whose bag is this, as for example, whose bag is this. Now which is the question word here? Whose. So whose is what? Interrogative pronoun. Now if I tell which is your book, which is your book. Now this which is interrogative pronoun. Okay, so interrogative pronoun means the question word. Okay dear student, which, what, whose, these are all interrogative pronouns. Now next is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive and emphatic pronoun, both ends with self, self or selves. Okay, suppose myself, himself, herself, these are all called either reflexive or emphatic pronouns. Is it clear? Reflexive or emphatic pronouns ends with self or selves. Okay, suppose I did it myself, he did his work himself. So this himself, myself, herself, themselves, their selves, these are all called either reflexive or emphatic pronoun. Now dear student, reflexive pronoun, when a pronoun is called reflexive and when it is called emphatic. Reflexive pronouns are used when the object of the verb sorry, reflexive pronouns are used when the object of the verb is also the subject of the verb. It means what? When the object of the verb also is the subject of the verb. Now simply you remember one point dear student, that when any self word, that is myself or himself, herself, to understand you clearly, okay, to understand you better, I am telling you this thing. Okay, simply to keep in your mind. Now try to understand this very nicely. Okay, so any self word means myself, himself, herself, it can be anything. Okay, suppose myself, himself, any kind of word, self word. Okay, that is emphatic or reflexive. Now how to identify any kind of such word? If it is placed after the verb, if any such word is placed directly after the verb, then it becomes reflexive. Okay, it is called reflexive pronoun. Suppose I did suppose I hurt myself. It is verb, and after verb this word is placed, self word. Okay, then it will become reflexive. Okay, have you understood? Now in another case, I myself did the sum. In this case, dear student, you see this self word, it is placed right after the pronoun. Here is no more verb. So if any self word is placed right after the pronoun, in that case it will become emphatic. Okay, in that case it will become emphatic. When it will be placed after verb, it will become reflexive. When it will be placed after pronoun, it will become as emphatic. Okay, hope so it is clear. Now let us try to solve the exercise. In our last video we have solved up to exercise number B, isn't it? A, B I gave you homework. Now let us try to do number C. Dear student, here we are with our question number C. In our question number C, it is said fill in the blanks with correct reflexive or emphatic pronouns. That means what? Whenever we talk about reflexive or emphatic pronoun, it means we have to add SELF with the pronouns. Okay, that means myself, himself, herself. Let us see now. I help dash. Along with I, if you change it to self word, it will be myself. Okay, I helped myself. Suhana organized the party. What it will be? Suhana is the name of a girl. So what it will be? Suhana organized the party herself. Next, they helped dash at the dinner table. They, along with they, what it will be? They will be changed into themselves. They helped themselves at the dinner table. I dash manage the show. I myself. Okay. You, from you it will be yourself. Next, number D. Now let's talk about question number D. Question number D, dear student, circle the pronouns in the following sentences and write whether they are personal, demonstrative, interrogative, reflexive or emphatic. That means from the sentence you have to find out the pronoun. Okay, after finding out the pronoun you have to name it, in which form they are. Either they are interrogative pronoun or personal or reflexive or demonstrative. Okay, now let us see. Question number 1. He himself is the best judge. In this question, dear student, which is the pronoun? First of all, try to find out the pronoun from the sentence. He himself is the best judge. He is the pronoun and himself is the pronoun. Now let us write in the answer. How will you write the answer? First pronoun is he. Give one small dash. He is what pronoun? It refers to person. It will be personal pronoun. He is personal pronoun. Next, himself. Himself will be what pronoun, dear student? It can either be reflexive or emphatic. Now remember, when it will become reflexive and when it will become emphatic. When the pronoun will be placed after verb, that time it will become reflexive, and when it will be placed after pronoun, it will be emphatic. Now look here. Himself. This himself is placed after pronoun. Okay, he is the pronoun here. This self word is placed after pronoun. It means it will be emphatic. Emphatic pronoun. So dear student, question number 1 I have shown you how to do. Now rest of the question, that is from question number 2 to question number 10, it will be done by yourself. Okay, now let's proceed to next topic, that is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is what, dear student? Possessive pronoun is nothing but, possessive means to show possession. Possession means ownership. Okay, possession means what? Possession means ownership. That means that particular object or thing belongs to whom. Okay, possessive means possession. Possessive pronoun means, the word possessive means possession. Possession means you can say ownership. Ownership. Okay, ownership means, suppose this pen is mine. Okay, I am talking about this pen. Okay, pen is the object here. Now this pen belongs to whom? Whose pen is this? It is my pen. This pen is mine. So here mine will be, if I tell this pen is mine. Here I am talking about the word pen. It is an object. This object belongs to whom? this object belongs to me, that is mine. Okay, this mine is showing what? It is showing position. ये mine word क्या बता रहा है? ये mine word ये बता रहा है कि ये object कलम, that is pen, किसका है? Possession means showing ownership. ये चीज किसका है? From that thing, from that pronoun we will come to know about whose or who is the owner of that particular thing or object. Okay, now let us see what is written in the question. So here question number E, fill in the blanks with suitable possessive pronoun. You have to fill up with suitable possessive pronoun. Number 1, this clips belongs to her. This clips. Okay dear student, so in our question number E, let us see what is written. In our question number E, what is given? You have to fill in the blanks with suitable possessive pronouns. Okay, possessive pronouns means you have to add the pronoun which shows possession. This clip belongs to her. These clips are dash. Now let us rewrite the question once again. This clip belongs to her. After that, what will you do? You will write the next part. These clips are, what it will be? This clip belongs to her. These clips are, from her it will be hers. H-E-R-S. H-E-R-S. Hers. Next, this house belongs to him. This house belongs to him. This house is, what it will be? From him it will be his. This house is his. Okay, this house belongs to him means what? ये घर उसका है, तो this house is theirs. How can we write this? We can write it in this way. This house is his. From him it will be his. Next, the horse belongs to them. Then the horse is, from them it will be theirs. The horse belongs to them. The horse is theirs. Okay, you must always rewrite the question, dear student. You must learn to keep your things neatly. Full stop. The things are, what it will be? From you it will be changed into yours. The things are yours. Okay. Next, these cows belongs to us. These cows are, always rewrite the question. I am also writing it once again, isn't it? Belongs to us. These cows are, from us it will be changed into ours. Okay, these cows are ours. O-U-R-S, ours. So I hope so you have understood possessive pronouns means what, dear student? Which shows possession. Okay, now I want you all to copy it down, whatever written thoroughly, each and every word you copy it down at your notebook. Okay, now let us see what is there in our next exercise. Exercise number F. State whether the underlined words are possessive pronoun or possessive adjective. Okay, dear student, I hope so you all have written this answer. Now I can erase it, isn't it? Now in our next question we have to identify whether the given pronouns are possessive pronoun or possessive adjective. It is very easy, dear student. Okay, what you have to remember? Let us recall something. Noun means what? As we know, noun is a naming word. It can be name of person, place or thing. Now, what is adjective? What we have learned? Adjective tells more about noun. Adjective tells more about noun. Now here what we have to do? We have to find whether these are possessive pronoun or possessive adjective. Okay? Possessive pronoun or possessive adjective. As we know, what definition of adjective? Adjective tells more about noun. Adjective tells about noun. Now let us see what is given in your question. This is my book, but he says it is his. Question number 1. Suppose this question is given, this is my book. This is my book, but he says it is his. So here your underlined pronoun is his and my, isn't it? His and my is underlined. Now dear student, adjective means what? Adjective tells more about noun. Now you see this word, this pronoun. After this pronoun, what word is it? Book. Book is what? Noun. That means if any pronoun word is placed before noun, it is noun. Yes or no? When any pronoun is placed before noun, it will become possessive adjective. Okay? When pronoun is placed before noun, it will become possessive adjective. That means when any pronoun will be placed before any noun word, it will become possessive adjective. And when a pronoun will be placed before any other word, okay, or there won't be any other word after that pronoun, then in that case it will become possessive pronoun. Suppose you see here, his is pronoun, but there is no any word after his, isn't it? That means in this case it will become what? Possessive pronoun. But here after pronoun you have the word book. Book is a noun. That means when pronoun is placed before noun, that means it will become possessive adjective. And when there will not be any word after pronoun, at that time it will become possessive pronoun. Is it clear? That means here also you see, to the left hand side or right hand side there will not be any noun. In that case it will become possessive pronoun. And here you see, right hand side or left hand side, you can say there will be one noun word. Okay, in that case it will become possessive adjective. Okay, so number 1, how will you write the answer? This is the question, but to write the answer you have to write it in this way, which is the pronoun word highlighted in the question, my. So my will be what? Possessive adjective. Okay, and his will be what? Possessive pronoun. You have to answer it in this way. Is it clear? Question number 2, just simply I am saying, others all you have to do it by yourself. I am reading out question number 2. Ruchi says that this is her house, but Nayan says the house is his. Same way here, first underlined word is her. After her you see there is a word which is noun. Okay, that means what? First underlined word her, it will become possessive adjective. And the last underlined word, it is his. After his there is no any word noun. Okay, that means in this case his will be what? Possessive pronoun, and her will be what? Possessive adjective. Have you understood, dear student? It is very easy. Okay, so I want you all to do it by yourself up to question number 10. Now next question is, fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. Here you have to add pronoun word. Okay, it can be personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, interrogative, or anything. That means out of all the 6 kinds of pronoun you are going to use any one of the kind. Fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. Mother bought some chocolates. Dash are in the jar. So what it will be? Mother bought some chocolates. Dash are in the jar. Here are 2 different sentences. Okay, now let us write it. So dear student, I have not written the question. Okay, just I am going to read out. So you follow your books. Number G, fill in the blanks with suitable pronoun. Number 1, mother bought some chocolates. Dash are in the jar. That means dash are in the jar. Here in this sentence we are going to speak about those chocolates which are bought by mother. So what we can use? They are in the jar or those are in the jar. Out of these 2 you can write any one. Okay, both are correct. Now number 2, these books are dash. Raman told Raj, these books are mine. Okay, Raman said to Raj, Raman told Raj that these books are mine, or you can write these books are yours. anyone. Okay, here mine also will be correct, yours also will be correct. Okay, in this case both will be correct. So you can write either of these two words. Okay, next, I cannot believe that this piano is his or yours or hers. You can write any of the given option. Okay, next, they blamed dash for their defeat. They blamed dash for their defeat. From they it will be themselves. They blamed themselves for their defeat. Next, Tia has a new video game. Dash likes to play with dash. Tia has a new video game. Dash likes to play. Who likes to play? Tia. Tia is a girl, so she likes to play with video game. Video game is non-living thing, it. Okay, so she likes to play with it. Now question number 8. Question number 8, you have to choose the correct pronoun. Raman and dash will stay back at home. So Raman and I. Okay, we cannot say Raman and me. It is wrong. Raman and I. That means whenever any third person singular number is used, along with it we use first person I. Okay. Next, number 2. Mother told brother and I or me. Mother told brother and me. Okay. Adil and I are going to watch Jurassic Park 1. Next, would you like to go swimming with Heather and me? That means you are suggesting someone to go. Okay, you are proposing someone to go with you for swimming, with you and Heather. That means would you like to go swimming with Heather and me? Here, next, grandpa wrote a letter to Rohan and me. So whenever here you see Rohan and me, it is placed at the end of the sentence. When this kind of words will be placed at the beginning of the sentence, that time you will write I, not me. Suppose first sentence you see Raman and I, you have not written Raman and me, because here it is the starting word, isn't it? But in the last word you see, last sentence, Rohan and, you have not written here Rohan and I, you have written Rohan and me. Okay, because this thing you are not saying. You are not saying this thing. You are not the speaker here. Here grandpa is the speaker. Grandfather is the speaker here. Okay. So dear student, with this we have come to an end of this chapter. Okay. So I hope so you will maintain your notebooks properly. You copy down everything and watch the video again and again. We will come up with new exercise, new chapter in our next video. Thank you.